ABSA, and they've already come on to split, decided to play split. We've got ABSA defending, and we've got Lambdas attacking here. Standard Omen on each side. And we've seen that, let's see, Lambdas has decided to run no Sentinel, and they've taken instead 2 Duelists and a Breach. And the Breach is mirrored over here by Choi Boys. Double Duelists on both sides, which is just very interesting.
That's very interesting indeed. It is a shame that there is no Gecko. I wanted to see Mosh in this round, but unfortunately we will not see Mosh in this round. But there are
one of you will see Mosh after.
After, yes. But I'm very excited to watch ABSA and Lambdas play today, and I hope it's going to be a wonderful game. I know it will be. And it looks like there is Sage with Lambdas, right?
Ooh.
Or
yeah,
ABSA.
ABSA is kind of switching up their comp, and honestly, we'll just get back to you once they've finally decided. But once again, this is Lambdas, Lambda Phi Epsilon. Here is our Asian fraternity here on campus, playing against ABSA, the Asian Business Student Association, here at Ohio State. And let's see, they finally locked in, which is very similar to what we've originally said, but the attackers, Lambdas, have decided to go with the Sage for Sentinel.
All right. And it is a split match. Wait, split map.
Yes.
How are you a fan? Are you a fan or not a fan?
I personally have really disliked Split in the past, but it's growing on me. Just some of the new variety that I've seen on the map, and I hope that ABSA and Lambdas are able to show us some of that today. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so it seems that Lambdas wants to pressure, just kind of default, spread out, and ABSA is kind of spread out as well. Pairing the Breach and the Raze together, maybe doing something aggressive, but I'm not sure about doing it on a pistol round. Usually you want to play with numbers on a pistol round. But both teams have seemed spread out this round, and we'll see who's able to get the important picks. Let's see.
Sage is lurking right now, creeping up.
The fight for mid, fight for A main here. And a push up all the way through by June. And Chomel is punished in mid.
Smoking.
Heavy mid presence pushing off this Breach. Choi Boys is falling back, stunned and punished. And Lambda's flood into A heaven, A tower. And it is Dylan Xenodida able to stop them. No, he is not. And they're cleaned up, and Sight is free. Or is it? Jung, the last stand, only able to bring one down with him. All of Lambda's players are low, but that doesn't matter. They survive with 4.
That was a very close game, even though there were 4v0.
That's right. Just very evenly matched teams here. And we're hoping to have a closer game than last game. Even though that was an excellent showing by KSA, you know, it's more exciting when it's a close game, it's a back and forth. But ABSA and Lambdas off to a great start. Lambda's off to a better start, picking up that pistol round, and now they're looking back to play mid once again, that initial fight that they won, but ABSA is not looking to give it up easily. Oh! IU Enthusiast punishes a lurk. The extremities are punished in A main and B main, and all of a sudden that mid hold from ABSA no longer looking like an adaptation at all. And Lambdas has B.
Lambdas is overtaking Site B right now with all of their Spectres. I see that they basically all have Spectres.
Yeah, they all
There's
bought
a
up.
very big advantage in the second round. Well, let's see how the pistols do.
Oh,
not well.
And a lurk coming through.
Last player standing.
And it's just cleanup from Lambdas. And it's just Choi Boys here trying to pick up one with the classic. He only has a classic to his name. Holding on for dear life.
Pull off a
See if he can make and he's not able to pick up anything. No save, no pick, no nothing. And ABSA's looking to reset here with a buy. What can they do with rifles? This is just very important. Honestly, in recently, Split has been looking quite attacker-sided, so we're going to have to see a lot of adaptation, a lot of aggression from the defenders to be able to keep this half close. Otherwise, they'll have to just stall until their own attacking half and showcase what they have planned. But right now, LAMBDAS is able to pick up the first two relatively cleanly, even though the HP bars showed to differ that. But it is still a very more or less clean game from LAMBDAS, and they look to be hitting B straight into the Carmelo setup, and the one-way Zenodata punishes. In this fight, a lot of jiggle peeking, no picks. LAMBDAS is not. They don't want any more of it. They back off and reset.
Is rotating.
But Adeshula, he's got an advanced position. Are they ready? He gets one. Falls back safely. Unpunished. Wow. Unpunished. Counter smoke and a peek. Once
Right
again.
into the smoke. Very impressive. Sheriff, 4 shots.
Shots going back and forth through the smoke, not finding anything. And it seems that this round is frozen, but Chomelo finds another through the smoke. Wow. And ABSA now it's full control of mid. And they're going to stay here. Or are they going to keep pushing? How are they hungry? Will they overheat? And how is Ozymandias going to punish? Gets a dink, but no kill. And that is a flawless from ABSA. What a great round.
That is a great counter strike from ABSA.
And that full rifle buy shows to be very strong, and they made the most of it, punished the weaker buy, and now it's an even fight on both sides with rifles. And do we see any ults that are going to start coming online? I would say probably not this round. So this is just rifle on rifle. We're going to see...
Definitely next round, though.
Yeah, and 3 defenders on A, and a stun and a push from Zenodata, and a nade through, but there's no one here to punish. Instead, LAMBDAS has been looking towards mid. They're smoked off, but they want to retain that control. And that breach is starting to lean towards B to try and harass this Cypher setup and see if he can fish it out. And he does break that trip, I believe. So all of a sudden, B is looking like a possibility for later in the round, but Encore punishes the A aggression. And all of a sudden that pick, how is LAMBDAS going to respond to that pick? How is ABSA going to respond to that pick? And they both freeze the round, anticipating what's coming next. LAMBDAS lean 1 to 10 towards mid. Creeping up.
Creeping up towards Omen.
Omen is split. That smoke is bad. Adeshula is able to get one. Traded out though. And this breach takes out Chomelo on sight, and all of a sudden, B is free. Can LAMBDAS bring us to 3 round wins? Is it up to Choi boys?
30 seconds left.
How much can they do? 1v3. Walled off. Stun.
Spike planted.
Counter stunned. His flank. Nobody's there. What can he do?
Does he have time? Or is
That's
time...
important, yeah. How much time is
No.
left? Flash through! And he's punished. 2 players holding it. The flash doesn't make a difference. And he is... him and all of ABSA sent to the next round. Now we're looking at 1 to 3. And I believe ABSA should still have a bye after winning their previous round. But it might have to do with some light armor. If we can get some of the ult status, that would be nice to look at. Oh, we see LAMBDAS, their Phoenix has run it back online. We'll see what they choose to hit. He, in particular, Encore is leaning towards A with his banana.
Cover going out.
His duelist companion over there. But it seems like the bulk of the primary aggression's over here in B main. LAMBDAS is left mid alone for the first time this game. Shots back and forth. A smoke. but it's all a ruse. They're trying to insert the 2 duelists into A main. But this breach is ready, he sees. They know. Oh, and a punish! Tremel gets 1 and goes down. Punishes the aggression, but that means the Cypher setup is down. And all of a sudden, a counter on the other side of the map.
And
Troy Boys punishes.
Banana.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, LAMBDAS is grouping up towards A. They want to capitalize on that space that they had, but Troy Boys was able to shut it down as soon as it started. And this late aggression may not be good. And a dink from Troy Boys. Great aim.
30 seconds left.
Pouring up ramp. LAMBDAS.
LAMBDAS seem to very want to overtake Site A.
Hey, smoke down. Troy Boys is hell, flushed out.
Last player standing.
He's punished. He's flushed out. Oh.
They must win.
Oh! An attempt at trigger discipline by Xanodata, but he gets found out. And that 1v3 attempt stopped. And now we're looking at LAMBDAS starting to pull away in this half. As I said, very attacker-sided. We're going to have to see some adjustment from ABSA. And honestly, I don't know if it's a idea of their star players that need to step up or their team play. But we're about to find out.
I think it's more of a team play. Valorant, of course, is a team game.
That's right. Thanks for reminding us all of that. And honestly, these 2 teams, I mean, very good chemistry, as I emphasized before. In this ramp fight, there's all the way up and through. This Judge
Very aggressive
taking
gameplay
all
right
of
now.
A heaven and A. They pivot onto A side and take it clean with 4 players. But this Omen lingering around in heaven goes down. This 2v4 retake started off well with Chomelo's stinger. Jung has only 1 HP. And this flank coming through.
And the
Oh, he
flank-
runs out of bullets. Jung punishes. And it's just 1v2. Does he choose to save with his low health?
Or
or
does
does
he
he-
choose to try to overtake?
Does he want to bring one down with him? No, he goes down without a fight. ABSA. We need to see some adjustments.
Continue to win.
And it is a 5v1 with LAMBDAS in the lead. Do you think ABSA can overtake and come back?
They have 3 ults, especially 1 huge ult with Jung. He's very strong on that raise, so we'll see what he can do with that showstopper. That raise jet breach hold on A seems to be very good, but once one of them goes down, the whole thing falls apart, and he's already gone down. Jung trades.
Phoenix has been holding on to his ult, but decides to use it right now and able to see.
Ooh, what a flick from Jung. Oh,
and
and
a-
headshots and dinks coming
player
across.
standing.
Great aim from him. Trades. Troy Boys goes up and down. And now it's a 1v2. Can Autumn Core clutch? He's on his way to site. Both ABSA players in heaven. Double swing. Take him out. And ABSA is on the board. What a great round from them. You saw them able to just kind of stop that aggression, but actually that's a personal step up from Jung, able to take out 2-3 players main with a lot of damage, use his showstopper, and able to just stop the aggression and clean up the round.
Do you think this is the start of a great comeback or just merely a step back from LAMBDAS?
I think we could see something happen. ABSA has 4 ults, and especially that breach, that rolling thunder could be really good for retakes. Oh, and Xanodata is not spotted. He has this Bucky here. He's flashed out, but no one checks him. 1,
No one
2.
checks the
Spike
corner,
down,
and they are punished.
We see a sneaky TP coming in. IU Enthusiast able to get one, able to get two, traded out. Zadardada able to clean up the round with 4. 2 with a Bucky, 2 with a rifle. He popped knives, didn't really get any value with that, but he didn't really need to because he was able to pick up a rifle and clean up the round. A 4K and a huge step up. And if that's what we're going to see out of ABSA from this game moving forward, each individual stepping up at different points in the round, then we have a game.
That was a very impressive gameplay by them. But it was sad not to see Jet's ults because Jet has a wonderful ult, of course.
Exactly.
My favorite in the game. Right behind from Gecko's. Which reminds me of Gecko's giveaway.
Yes.
Yes, yes. But back to the game, of course. Smoke mid, and they're shooting through the smoke.
Once again, funny for mid, just like the early rounds of this map. But there is a trip here that's able to hold them off in a smoke. In a slow. Seems like the attackers really want this space, but the defenders don't want to hold it off.
Do you think it's a good idea to shoot through smoke or ignore the smoke?
Most of the time, I mean, you can get a lot of value by spamming through smokes, especially if you have a Phantom. And it seems like a lot of the players on this defending side are choosing Phantom. Now, do you like the Phantom or the Vandal?
I started off with the Phantom, but now I use the Vandal.
Okay. I usually flip-flop in this game. Oh, and a beautiful flash catches 2. Troy Boys not able to finish off. A stun coming through this A Heaven. And Lambdas take ramp.
30 seconds left.
Spike coming through from A Heaven. A flash coming through. 3 drop. In. Oh, in cleanup. Coming in. Wow. This ropes fight is just a pit of death. And Chomelo and IU Enthusiast able to come out, but he's only got 1 HP left. Which way will he go?
No time. He has no time.
And he's nowhere to go.
4,
3 ABSA players on one side.
2, 1.
And Chomelo cleans it up with 4 alive. What a game!
And
ABSA,
it is 5v4.
ABSA fighting back.
What a 3-game winning streak from 1 to 5. That is very great momentum.
That shows that they are not going to go down easy.
Yes, and I wonder what the team captain said. Ryan, the controller, of course, Omen. I wonder if he gave a great motivating speech to his teammates.
Definitely a very motivational player. But a little bit troll too. Noted he's the controller, but emphasis on the troll because he is certainly a very funny guy. But ABSA is once again fighting for mid. And a flash through. A flash and punish for this eco, and a Stinger is able to take down 2 rifles, and all of a sudden, LAMBDAS has full control, 2 rifles,
and Sage
and B
walls off.
And a sneaky lurk where you can see Ray sneaking through A Heaven, coming up behind the A players. And the plant
is
down.
ABSA able to tie this game up, or will it be 4 to 6?
Team 9, this raise doesn't matter. A clamp, and the CT players are all gone. It's up to Zanardata.
And a great headshot.
Gets 1, goes down. And this open plant has been shown to be very, very strong. That's where you want to plant always. Ideally, if it's safe, just sort of the amount of angles that you're able to shoot from.
And we are entering round 11.
Yes, round 11. That means 2 rounds left in this half.
2 rounds
Will
left.
ABSA be able to carry their momentum, bounce back from that last round, and tie us up at 6-6, or will LAMBDAS extend their lead?
Luckily, we have passed the 3-9 curse.
That's right. Let's see, we have this Phoenix ult coming in
With the
on A. Oh, and an up. Ray gets 1.
A
Raze goes down, but LAMBDA still has to run it back. They still have a resurrection. And Chovez is pushed off of his angle. Seems like LAMBDA still wants A. They're going to kind of sit around here.
And their
Flash does not get anything.
They seem to be lurking behind, wanting to take A sites, but of course, Jet from ABSA is
and a
very
sliver. Jung able to get 2, refreshes nades once again. Oh, and a counter op from Cheesy. Is able to take down a ramp player. And the rotation from Amercian is starting to come in. 2v4. Spams on all sides. IU Enthusiast able to get around control. Oh, 2 picks. Now it's a 2v2. It's anyone's game. Senator alone on site, flashed off with his op. You know, he's scared, but it seems like LAMBDAS wants to go the other way.
And they seem to be rotating to B site.
And
30 seconds
Amercian,
left.
is he ready for it? He's mid. He's mid. He's got the jump. He
knows
hears them.
That he knows they're
Will
there.
he able to time? But they know he's there. Oh,
Last player standing.
and punish.
Spike
And he
down
does.
mid.
Okay,
One
Smoke.
enemy
Through
remains.
he gets traded out. 1v1.
But
And there
there's
should be an open
13
plant here.
seconds left.
31 HP, open plant.
10 seconds left.
There's enough time to plant at B, but Jet
1v1.
is coming in quick. And Omen
Seven.
TPs. Oh, and
Oh, IU Enthusiast with a TP heaven. Zanardata does not hear him.
Last round
And-
before the switch.
And that unexpected angle picks up that 2v4. And that's just a show of that duo
Clutch.
play coming from Cheesy and IU Enthusiast, each getting individual picks and playing and trading off of each other as well, able to bring that down to a 1v1 where IU Enthusiast ingenuity and clutch is able to carry him past Zanodata's heroics. And we're seeing
And we are entering the last game of
this half.
this half.
Yes. Let's see. Will it be 4-8 or will we get a 5-7?
It's a very important game, either a 4 or 2 game lead.
Yes.
And through the smoke again, like we have seen in the first couple
Just
of
constant
rounds.
battling over mid. Both teams really, really prioritize mid. And hey, I respect that. That's one of the plays that you're supposed to be playing on split. Amercian is still here, even though he honestly gets flushed out a lot. He still wants to stay here and he can maintain that control. And a sneaky TP onto the back of A site in this duel. Flashed out, dodged, reflash,
Flash again,
dodge,
but is
and
not
taken
flashed.
out. IU Enthusiast, a cheeky TP,
Shadows
able to
traveling.
catch Choi Boys out. And all of a sudden, this whole team is pivoting, but are they ready for the ramp? Hold. Amercian swings in and into 2 players. They don't even know he's there, but now they do and he's dead.
Fire in the hole. 30 seconds.
All over A site.
One enemy.
Banana
Ray's
able to take
able
one.
to-
Chomelo trades.
Spike planted.
1v4. Flash.
Flashed
Dropped.
out.
Dead. And that is
That is
4-8
the
half.
first half of
Wow.
this game of ABSA v LAMBDAS.
That's right.
They'll know what hit.
And you can see ABSA, they're trying to be carried by a lot of their heroics. From Zanatata, from Jung, Adishfula had a few huge plays, but you can see that the team play from LAMBDAS is just carrying them over. They're making trades. They have honestly better ideas coming in through mid and pressuring through A, punishing these advanced positions and aggression that ABSA like to do. But going to the next half, it's flipped. We're gonna see that aggression from ABSA gonna be to their advantage as they're attacking, and the map itself being attacker-sided to their advantage. So let's see how LAMBDAS chooses to defend, and if they can expand their lead, or if ABSA can come back with new momentum. And LAMBDAS with aggression of their own. Trades. Now it's a 4v2. Chomelo able to find one in mid. He himself is traded out. And it's a 3v1 on A. Banana all on his own.
3v2. Raze is still there.
Yes. On site. And this Sage is coming
Spike
through
planted.
as a retake. And the plant is down. Let's see.
And Banana.
Oh, and a fight from hell to sight. Defenders have now control of the spike. Now, can this post plant come through? A flash.
One enemy
Blind.
remaining.
Takes one.
Banana.
Is this stick gonna come through? Oh,
This-
we're right under ABSA's noses. And this post plant is a nightmare. They had sight. They had the numbers. They had the positions.
They had everything.
They had everything.
but they did not have time.
They did not have the right plans. They had everything they needed, but they bit. They did not bite on what they thought was a fake, but it was real. Pros don't fake, my friends.
And it seems
And it
that
seems like Lambdas, they're the pros here.
Lambdas and ABSAs are all buying.
Everyone seems to be buying ABSA after losing, has all bought in. And I respect it because when you get that bomb down, each player gets 300 extra, so it's going to be Stingers versus Spectres. Honestly, pretty even. Chomelo
Right there.
and as ABSA friends are looking to A main, and it's just Breach here. Counter flashes through
And Jets.
and gets taken down. Sight is free. ABSA have A. And a lurker Troy Boy is on a ramp.
Spike
I've seen a
planted.
Tucker Z going to throw himself away like Adachula did that last half.
And Raze is
ABSA choose to
Throwing.
hold on sight this round to prevent silliness that went down last round. And swings. And Chomelo able to get one and goes down. This Heaven fight is really
Player
important
standing.
for this retake. And ABSA is able to clean up, retake Heaven, and flush out all of the retake before it can come through. Very interesting idea to plant and then push and retake space before this retake comes through.
very interesting.
And
Very
that-
aggressive from both sides.
Exactly, right? The aggression. We saw that they bought into Stingers when they barely had enough, and that has paid off. Really using that to their advantage with the Stingers being, you know, very, very light. You can run fast, you can run and gun, you can make the most of those Stingers, and they did exactly that. And
Very
Chung swinging in
aggressive on
front of the... Oh! Troy Boys gets 2 Chomelo! And this gun advantage has been more or less equalized. ABSA still have 3. They retain their guns. Lambdas have 2 left. And this flank, cheesy. 1. Breach, stun.
Standing.
And
a
he gets taken
brutal
down.
fight
All right.
in
All of a
tunnel.
sudden, right, that 3v2 is down to a 2v1. And now ABSA, Chomelo, Xanadata against Lambda's very own Omen. This Will, IU enthusiast. And he's just going in mid, picking up a gun, as he should to give him a better chance here. And Chomelo is...
And they seem to be going at
Oh.
the same time.
Oh, everyone drops a rope at the same exact time. And the numbers went out 2 against 1.
We gotta pick.
And ABSA comes out on top. Now, I don't know if they had the read there, but they had open A. ABSA had an open A site, and they could have gone and planted for free. But whether they had this, they were sniffing out that they wanted to fight,
Mr.
or they wanted to
Krabs right
rotate.
there.
They found a fight instead of the plant, which is a very interesting choice. And we see that, let's see, Lambdas has to run it back. How are they going to use that? Are they going to use it aggressively, or are they going to use it as a retake? The Phoenix is alone
Very
on
aggressive.
B. Oh,
And it seems that Breach was
and a
at
fast
site.
a fast B heaven take from ABSA.
And Breach is
And they put
quickly
they put a
coming
freeze
back.
on the round. Lambdas falls back. 3 players stairs. Troy Boys, is he ready for the firing squad that stares on the other side of the smoke? 1.
He is not
He goes
ready.
down. He's not ready.
He is not ready.
Defenders flooding through heaven. Take 1, take 2.
Spike down
And
B.
Cheesy
And the
punishes Chomelo.
Chomelo, bomb is down. Bomb is not planted yet. I apologize, Spike. Then it gets 1. And this lurk.
Is it
He sees both.
wonderful lurk?
And this spray
Wonderful
transfer
lurk by
cleans
Adachula.
up. And what could have been a nightmare is saved by Adachula.
And it seems that
This is a game,
the
my friends.
split map is for the attackers.
And it has been. And it looks like ABSA has found their footing. They've, once again, that force, that is so huge for their momentum. That is so huge for their mental. They're able to lose a round, force up, win the round, put their opponents on an eco, and now win the next round, and
And-
they're on an eco again. So let's
Yes,
look
yes.
at this 4 Phantom buy. Are they going to do that flash and dash into B heaven again? Or are they going to punish B? Looks like there's There's no Cypher setup. There's no Vice setup. There's nothing here to stop them. Are they just going to go straight in? We'll
and
see.
ABSA is waiting to
And LAMBDAS
smoke.
has leaned mid. It's a free site. It's a free site. And LAMBDAS looks to regroup. And the one flanker.
Cheesy versus John, and John is able to put it.
That's right.
Cheesy.
Jung pushes all the way into CT, catching LAMBDAS unexpected. And he keeps pushing. No fear. He gets taken down. Maybe he pushed a little too far, right?
Waiting in the corner.
Troy
and
Boys right
Troy
behind
Boys
him.
comes out on top.
Sneaking
Last
into
player
this
standing.
defender spawn. And they are able to just have a pretty clean round, 4 alive against an eco. Yeah, I mean, they had gun advantage, and they had the right read. Defenders push mid, attackers take B for free, there's no sentinel to block.
And will we see ABSA be able to come back?
It looks like it'll be up to this round. It's a full buy on both sides. There's 4 ults in play, but Jung's one off of his showstopper, but so is Banana. So these...
And there's
ults are-
Mr. Turtle right there.
That's right. Thank you to our spectators showing us the sights on Split. Just a beautiful map.
What a wonderful map done by Riot Games.
Wall. Broken. Slow. 4-1 split. Chomelo finds mid. Now he's been traded out regularly. And finally he decides to be wise to it. And fall back.
And
Save his life. Rejoin his team
Omen
for a
is
5-man
able
hit.
to ult and be able to
Oh, Jung. And ABSA takes ramp. 4 players. And they turn into ropes. They love ropes. Everyone go ropes. And Banana, Asian, able to, anyone who turns back gets chopped down. Now, these teams, they play really well together. Chomelo finds it, not able to do a 1v3.
and it is 9v9.
Both teams are very, very hive mind, especially ABSA. You know, they come together, they go together, they go crazy together, and it works sometimes, right?
And they win together.
And they've been winning, and they've been winning, and they've been winning. And now it just comes down to this chemistry here, and they've been really working really well off of that for the past few rounds.
Great team chemistry by both groups, of course. We love to see it.
And you see
We
full
love to
rifles
see it.
except for one Marshall on the side of Lambdas. And once again, it looks like this lack of a Cypher is definitely tough for Lambdas. Oh, Chomelo finds one. Now this B side is wide open. This slow goes down all of a sudden. Oh, Azundias
Awesome
stops the
down
tip
B.
of the spear. Cheesy takes down one more. And this attack has been stopped before Zine started. Now there's still a breach. Ray's able to do some flash and dash stuff,
And
but
John is able to punish Cheesy.
yeah, Jung, star player against star player, right? Jung is able to take down Cheesy, down to a 3v3, looking towards A. But it looks like Will hears them. And a miss by the
Very
Marshal.
close
Dang.
miss by the Marshal.
Oh,
And
if he had a rifle there, it could have been
Cypher
different.
is able.
Oh! Showstopper destroys
30
the other
seconds left.
showstopper.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
And just to
Spike
trade 1 for 1 and
down
having
A.
down a 1v1. Banana Asians.
Seems to know that.
And
he
it
is-
always comes down to a
And
fight of
there's-
rope. Up the rope, Troy Boys! Able to come up huge for his team. And ABSA has the lead for the first time in this match. Now, both teams really love to fight in ropes, but ropes is a very, very unexpected place. You know, you go on ropes, you're inaccurate, people are jumping in, people are jumping out, and that's just a coin flip. But both of these teams thrive in chaos. They want that randomness, they want that chaos.
And they
and-
love the aggression.
They are so aggressive, and they just know that they will come out on top with that huge confidence.
And Lambdas needs to adapt to ABSA's aggressive,
Yeah, how will Lambdas
Gameplay.
adapt?
or they will die.
Wall, stun! Satchel on top, doesn't matter. Abs have mid. Oh,
And
and of course, spray
great-
through! And breach utility. And this mid is stopped, but that doesn't matter. 3 ABSA players have taken B. B
And
for
it is
free.
3 for
And
3.
this op, how will this op? Oh, this op gets taken down by a clean one tap.
planted.
2v2. Rolling Thunder coming through. Plant.
One enemy
No.
remaining.
Stun. And Troy boys, 1v2.
One enemy
It takes
remaining.
1. 40 HP left. Bomb ticking down. How can he do it? Breach versus Breach. Cheesy has stun. He stuns. Taps.
Diffusing.
Counter stun
5,
by Troy boys.
4, 3, 2.
Gets off. Flash.
Oh,
And Troy boys falls back. He knows he's off. Oh,
Oh,
looks
and
the other
he's
way.
going the other way.
Oh, he gets shot in the back. Cheesy with the mind games, able to play Ring Around the Rosie, catch Troy boys lacking a headset.
In 6
And
seconds.
Cheesy's carrying his team round after round, right back into this game. We're at 10 apiece. This is anyone's game. It might even go to overtime, which will be a treat for us today.
It will be a treat, but will we be paid overtime?
I don't know, but the name of the game is overtime, so we will find out. But before that happens, we have 3 ults on the side of ABSA, and they're attacking. They have that Rolling Thunder.
Who is this? Mr. Pig.
ABSA coming in, looking towards B, looking towards B, mid. They're always looking towards mid, both teams. The Sage wall broken.
Sage wall from mid because they're very smart. They
Going up.
expected a mid showdown
Exactly.
and
Jung
through
sprays through
the
the
wall.
Phoenix wall for a free pick, first blood.
and gives the spike to Omen.
And instead of rushing in, ABSA have chosen to back off. They still have presence mid. They have control all throughout the map. The Cypher Chomelo is starting to work towards A, and this info is so huge. Now, Jung towards B. Lambdas might think, oh, that's the raise, that's the tip of the spear, that's where the hit is. No, it's not. Team is... And Lambdas takes down said player, and they finally realize it's just him. And Chomelo all the way up A heaven. They have A.
And Adachella has
4v3.
planted at A.
That's right, the plank goes down. And this fight for A heaven.
It's always a different fight
4v2. 4v3.
for when the spike is
Last
not
player
planted
standing.
versus
Trades go across the board. Troy was with 1 HP. Cleans it up. 3 left alive for ABSA. And that's just great team play. They're able to trade off of one another and able to maintain control of A heaven, which they planned for. And now they take the lead 11 to 10. Now, ABSA, they have been looking really good, and they haven't even used those ults. So they might be looking at potentially a 12-10 scoreline.
Where is this drone taking us?
Observer, where are we going? Take us to the action.
Take us right with Sage,
And we're with
seeming
Sage.
to wall off.
Always looking towards to control mid with this wall. It usually gets broken, but it's still very important to just show presence. To know that, let the other team know, yeah, we're here.
And
And
mid has
don't
been
come here.
smoked off, but
But
Raze
ABSA
is able
want it. They
to
go in,
punish
stun, satchel,
those Mendes.
and they're all over heaven. They are just so fast, but they don't check for Autumn Core. One goes up,
Last
one goes
player
down.
standing.
And Omen all alone.
And Omen all alone in heaven with the Sheriff. Can he get his 4 taps?
Can he
Spike
go
planted.
for history?
1.
One down. I want to see that Ninja gameplay with the Sheriff. Do you remember? The revolver with Ninja in Fortnite.
I think that's a reference that might go over the heads of some of these Valorant players.
Ninja,
Oh,
the OG of Fortnite.
and it is now 1v4.
Match point.
As I said, 12-10. Able to use that Rolling Thunder. to just seal that round. And we're one off another showstopper from the ABSA side. But
Who is this?
we have a great view of this turtle shop here on the lovely scenery
This
of
is
Split.
Mr. Tortoise from the wonderful famous
Speed
tale
Demon, it says.
Tortoise versus the Hare.
Legendary.
Legendary, and let's see if this is the last game of this wonderful match, or is it merely the beginning of a wonderful overtime.
As he said, Jump picks up his orb. He has this showstopper.
And he
Encore.
flashes the wrong way.
Molly comes through to stall. And he gets naded out! And it's up to these 4 LAMBDAS brothers. And it looks like they finally picked up on it, that they have to re-clear A. And that's exactly where all of ABSA is.
And ABSA seems to know.
And Sean Mello takes out Heaven. Neural Theft coming through.
And Ray
Showstopper. Damage is 1. Jung takes down. Had A-side plant coming through. Fight Heaven. 1v3. Can Ozymandias has a res through? 1v2, now a 2v2. Cheesy, the hero, can be the hero again.
And Sage is able to heal herself. Well, of course,
That's
Raze
right.
cannot.
Raze cannot. 24 HP. How much can he do with this?
Oh,
Blind! Able to take 1 down and Joy Boy
And
straight!
ABSA
ABSA!
with the
Able to
win.
take it 13-10 here on Split, showing that they can get it done on the attacker's side. Now,
What a wonderful game.
that's right.